Hello everybody, FunshineX here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Satisfactory. We are looking at Steel Valley, as I'm calling it. I've changed a little bit around, so I'm going to give you a quick tour, then we're going to move on to our current milestone, Logistics Mark III. Then we're going to launch some stuff into space and progress into Tier 5 and 6. Alright, so what did I change? You can see the copper building is now done. I've got a roof on it, got all the walls, got a few windows, some ramps and stuff. We'll visit there. Working on the steel processing building here a little bit more, kind of planning out a roof on top and how the walls, as promised, I made this little tunnel so you can drive your truck right in through here. This is what I wanted, just to drive through, and above you just see tons of material going across. And I've changed how the material comes in just so I don't have those crazy loops and stuff. And I'm also working on some like catwalks so I can kind of get up there and see what it looks like. So that's kind of all in progress right now. This will be where the rotors come in from my iron farm. Need to put probably some more in there just manually right now. But let's start over here and we'll see. I don't think I really just changed layouts. But you can see now I keep the four steel lines separate, so I don't have to combine them and then split them again. That works really a lot better. So now they just kind of step up and go into the various windows. The limestone is going to that first one, and the copper wire is going into over there to where they need to go. I'll just follow this guy up here. And you can see it looks much cleaner with that just going in, going across right into the machine. And then over there, the same with the copper wire. So yeah, these machines are all working hard, 100% efficiency or more. I haven't overclocked them. I've got a few slugs in my inventory that we'll cook up later. But yeah, so we're making rotors. I did put an overclocker in, so this is making 9 per minute, so it can almost keep up with this machine much better. It's running at 100% now just because it's got a backlog. This one, I think I'm not keeping enough copper going into it. I tried upgrading the conveyors, but I ran out of enough to make Mark II all the way back to the copper thing. So it's only getting like 60 per minute, and that's why it's running at 67% efficiency. It's amazing how those numbers work. So I could probably just take out this thing and put it somewhere else where it's going to serve more purpose. I guess that number will split. Can this one keep up? 10 per minute? No, I don't think. This guy's barely making 9, right? Oh, he's only making 6 now that he was only making 6 ever to begin with. This guy, on the other hand, should have plenty of stuff. So let's give him the overclocker. So he can go from 4 to 6. Cool. And then I've got the storage up here elevated. You can see it's been running a little bit while I've been rebuilding everything. So we've got tons of stuff in storage. I'll probably have a nice little wall right here, and everything will just come out and then that way to wherever storage. Should I make a storage thing on the top of that mountain? I don't know. The mountain is really cool. It's almost like it's painted, but that's a 3D object. That's kind of cool. So that's the new design here. Let's get these motors and head on up to the base. Oh, one thing, never shift-click a overclocker battery into your truck. It will put it in the fuel slot, and it will eat it as soon as you drive. Because apparently that overclocker battery can be used as fuel, just for not very long. It's a waste. So don't shift-click those in. And supposedly the patch notes said they were getting rid of a lot of this mist where you couldn't see anything. It's still pretty thick. Alrighty. Go up here, we'll turn in these motors, and we'll figure out what we need for the next space shipment. It's been a while since I've gone to the spaceport here. I'm just manually driving this thing on the same path. I don't really need to, but... You want to put stuff in it? What are you putting in it? I don't know what he just dropped in there. Who knows? Okay, let's no, we'll keep that in there. Let's take this stuff out. Doesn't need to be in there. All right, we're back at the base. Might as well stop up here while we're here. I believed we needed motors, right? Or no, is it modular frames? Oh, both. 500 modular frames, 150 motors. I think we're actually good on the motors. Let's check what kind of modular frame situation we got going here. Has this been overrun with plants? Oh, it's so much fun to come back to this and just look at it. Where are you making modular frames? Right here. We're close. Actually, did I want 500? Yeah, we're nowhere close. We've got 90 there, almost 200 there. Whew, that's going to take a while. This is not overclocked, but you're not getting reinforced. Can I overclock this guy? I think if I speed up how iron plates are coming in, might have to overclock this guy. Okay. Let's go over here, though. First things first. And get some Mark II, or Mark III logistics done. Send it to space.
Milestone reached. Logistics have improved by the means of a container with increased storage capacity and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Alright, so these use steel beams. So it's good that I have I'm building up a bunch of those. But I think I'm making those faster than I am reinforced steel or reinforced iron. So I'll probably just go straight to Mark III on everything that needs it with the steel beams. And then the other thing we built was new storage. So it's Mark II, 48 slots. It's actually pretty cheap to build. But it's easier just to build 2 of these, right? It's always the case. It's like, ooh, this thing's pretty, but why not just build 2 of these? There needs to be some kind of benefit other than just size. Because it's not like we are running out of room anywhere, you know? Is everything just backed up? Yeah, it probably is, because I'm full on everything. Okay. Let's pick our next milestone then, while we're at it. Did I get anything else with Logistics Mark III? No, just those 2 things. So we go back, we've got a scanner nut, scanner berry, so find more nuts and berries, don't need that. Jump pads, parachute, yellow shards. So I researched a yellow slug, and that's going to allow me to make shards out of yellow slugs. So we might as well do this. Oh, the thing's... Oh, it's gone for 10 minutes. Forget that then. Oh, that's really... I want this. Yeah, let's do this one. Oh, it's going to use only 10 of our frames. It's not bad. Okay, so we'll come back when that is done. Let's see. Did I bring any steel with me? Got that kind of steel. I could turn it into steel beams. Let me craft these up real quick. Alright, got those. Got 40 of them. And since we're not using these reinforced 4 conveyors anymore, I feel like taking most of them and throwing them over in this machine. That's iron plates. In this machine. Probably like just put more in there, yeah. Cool. I guess we get as much as we have. How's our power doing? We're about halfway. Probably start to get serious about upgrading once we get to about, you know, oh, 2/3. Guess I'm taking the long way. Okay, so put you all in here. I didn't bring any extra motors, so we'll go get another 148 motors, and we need another 200 modular frames. I don't really have anything else planned, so I'm just going to wait until those modular frames are done. Maybe I'll craft a few myself, wait till this drop pod comes back so we can turn in improved melee combat, and I'll be back in about 10 minutes, guys. Okay, that didn't take too long, maybe half an hour or so to get all those delivered on the motors. We need another 103 frames. Seal that puppy. Sealing it up. And send it. Here we go. Pull her down. I think the animation changed. Boom! Shoo! Oh, it's got little particles coming off of it as it flings its way into space. Never to be seen again. I hope the end game of this is like, collect 1,000,000 of something and build a Death Star. Wouldn't that be awesome? Alright, so we have no more space station delivery for 7 and 8 in early access, at least at this time. They'll unlock that later. So, let's head on down and see what we've unlocked ourselves. Whee! Just bouncing everywhere. I'm like a ping pong ball here. Okay. So before I send this off, can we look at tier 5 here? Oil processing. Ooh, that looks fun. We don't have really everything for it, so we'll need to collect more modular frames and some motors. That's not too bad. Industrial manufacturing. This is now more modular frames and motors, okay. But that gives us the manufacturer, which can combine 4 parts, 3 or 4. So that's how we're going to get our heavy modular frames that we've been looking for. But there's also an upgraded truck. That's kind of cool. Nice. And then the Quaternium electronics. We have a smart splitter. Splits conveyor belts into 3. You can set a rule for which parts should go to the left and which parts should go to the right. Interesting. I don't really use conveyors with the same item. I wonder if it can configure like amounts, like send 3 to the left and 1 to the right to kind of, I don't know. That would be nice, but I don't really combine stuff. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll open up some new things. The AI limiter, I think that's just a component, a supercomputer. I've seen this in the research thing. It wants me to make one of these and then research it. And then the high-speed connector. Okay, so there's just more components. And then tier 6, we've got expanded power structure, which gets us a fuel generator and a conveyor belt Mark IV. 450 resources. Wow. Wow. But that's 50 heavy modular frames and 50 computers. Woo, baby. It's getting expensive. There's a jetpack. That's pretty cool. Again, very, very expensive. And a gas mask. I assume that's so we can go into the poisonous areas. Probably tell us. Yep, more poison gas. Cool. And that is expensive as well. So, yeah, I think next episode we're going to go for this oil processing and try and get some new power, basically. But this also gets us not only fuel to burn, but also rubber plastic circuit boards, which we'll probably need all of that. But it pumps it out of the ground, so we're going to have to go look for it. We've got a scanner for it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and set this, since we've got everything ready, let's just go ahead and ship this stuff off. And next time we'll do oil.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension.
Oh yay,
and
more
provided
slots.
An improved Xenozapper
Sweet.
with increased strength and range.
Improved Xenozapper. That's what I've been looking for. This thing is amazing. I made some beacons just in case. Xeno Basher. Alright, I need to make 2 Xenozappers, but everything else I have. I'm missing 2 reinforced iron plates. Look, I use like all my reinforced plates. That was just nuts how much to make that thing. But let's get another Xenozapper. And then we'll make the... Now what I'm missing? Oh, tons of that crap. Not anymore. Xeno Basher. Okay, here she is. Let's put this baby on. Cool. Whoa! Oh! Nice. Got a sword now. No more cattle broad. I don't know where any monsters are. Oh, if I could find that group of 3 that was somewhere over here. Oh, I'd never find them. They're over here somewhere. They crossed that bridge. Or up that ramp. Who knows? Who cares? I'd go take on some bees. Yeah, okay. I thought there would be more to do with this, but it's just kind of like, okay, you made it, you have it. Nothing else really to do. What's the pod? 8 minutes on the pod. Let's look at research. We haven't been back in here. Still have quite a few things. Oh, I learned alien carapace. Sent 10 of those guys in there.
R&D has repurposed a common engineering tool to assist you in your defense against the local wildlife. The blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 3.
Okay, so we got a new bullet print for another weapon. That's cool. And we'll put the flowers in there, get them. That only take 4.5 minutes. That'll let me make the dyeing gun so I can change the colors of my buildings, which would be really cool. So, oh yeah, I'll have to look back in here. And Tier 1... I'll just get a mushroom nut berry, okay. Jump heads, yellow shards, right here. Rebar gun. It's not too expensive. But I can make biomass out of what? Why does it have but that's weird, but looks like we've got the gun and then maybe this is the ammo. Cool. Can I ship these off? No. Gotta wait for it to come back all the time. I really want to get this one too. I'll probably unlock a bunch of stuff off camera, guys, because we just need to do a bunch of research. I have I have purple power slugs. I have mycelia. I haven't made a supercomputer, and I have no more hard drives to research. So, don't have a ton of things there, but I want to unlock a bunch of these lower level things. I won't go beyond Tier 3 though, so that we'll have Tier 5 and 6 ready for next episode. We can go find some oil in the world. And then we need to start redoing this iron factory at some point. So I'll be looking for a space to put it. Guys, if you like this episode, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Catch you later.